Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to Wizardry Workshop. In today's video, we're going to be opening up Year 1 and Year 2 from the Wizarding Trunk. I am a little bit behind after the holidays. I do design quite a few things for the Wizarding Trunk, so some of the stuff in here, I know what it is, and when it is mine, when there's something relevant to say about it, I'll talk about kind of like why I made certain design choices or whatever. If you're interested in that, I am a graphic designer, so if you are or want to be or you're learning, yeah, there's that. Obviously, we're going to start with Year 1. Actually, I should start with Year 2. I bet that would probably bother a lot of people. I won't do that. Don't worry. I'm starting with Year 1. So here is the box design for Year 1. It's just, you know, I did design the box, and it is just like a parchment design with some other little elements on here. Nothing too fancy. All right, let's get into it. Did I open it upside down? No, I did not. Okay. Because I think this is the cheat sheet. Oh, okay, wait. So it's a letter. I did not do this. And Year 1 supplies list. This is the cheat sheet. I know this because I was told that that was the cheat sheet. Okay, and we can get into this box. So the first thing we're gonna look at, these are two different prints. We've got an owl carrying mail. It's almost like a postcard type size, but there's nothing on the other side like a usual postcard. So it is just a small print. And then we also have this lenticular print of the train, and then it goes into a brick wall. That's kind of cool. Next up, we have an item that I designed. This is another one of the bookmarks. I've been designing them with like a little charm on them, and they are designed to fit, or to match, I'm sorry, the book covers that I did for the Wizarding Trunk originally. This one is for the Secrets of Centaurian Divination. And so here is the metal bookmark. So it does match the cover. This is a print of the book cover. So if you don't have the book, this is what it looks like. All right, next we have a pink box. What could be in this pink box? The only thing I can think of from Year 1 to go in a pink box is a pink cake. So let's see if that is it. Yes. We have a happy birthday, but it's not like a cake. It's more like a little table. It looks like it might be like you could put like a cupcake on it or something, like a little stand, like a little dessert stand or something. That's really cool. All right, next we have another little box. I'm guessing this is a potion. And I did design the label to this potion. I already recognize it just from the bottle shape. We have the Elixir of Life. And that's really cool. It has like the alchemical sign for the Philosopher's Stone right here. It looks kind of like the Deathly Hallows symbol, but that's actually a real alchemy symbol. And I'm sure that that's what J.K. Rowling got, you know, inspiration from for the Deathly Hallows. But it does symbolize the Philosopher's Stone right there. It's the triangle, the square, and the circle all together. And then we've got the label. Here is the swirly liquid inside of the Elixir of Life. That just looks so cool, and with like the shape of this bottle and the way the light kind of reflects off of it, it is almost like a stone or a gem. This is just like the perfect shaped bottle for this. And yeah, I mean, I love this potion. All right, next, another item wrapped in bubble wrap. This one is, okay, yeah, so I did design the label for this one too. It is the Draft of Peace, herbalist approved, distilled water, fragrance, alcohol, and optifen from Half-Blood Holistics. It says, this room spray smells of sage, chamomile, and balsam resin, a draft to help calm unrest in the mind. So you can just kind of like spray this. It's just like a fragrance you can spray around your room. And we've got another box. There are so many boxes in this box. Here we go. All right, so this is kind of like their resin miniature. It looks like a candle holder, actually. Like you could put a candle up top right there. And this is a pillar I'm guessing like owlery or something. It has owls. I've got to be honest, like I'm not 100% sure what this is. It's a cool little candle holder if that's what it's for, like a little tea light. So we're going in for another box. It looks like another resin miniature, so we got 2 resin miniatures in this one. Okay, I actually really like this one. This is Fluffy the 3-headed dog. I think that dog heads could be bigger. We're going in for another. This one is branded Bramble and Briars Apothecary B&B. Okay, so we've got like 2 little cauldrons, it looks like. I'm not sure what they're for exactly. They're just like tiny little cauldrons you can put stuff in. Next okay, here is one of the little tea lights. So I think I was right that a tea light goes on top here. So that's cool. We got a tea light with it. Now I have a couple of things. I'm just gonna grab 2 things out of here. There's a bag and this little silver thing. So I'm opening the silver thing. This is something I designed, a little flying key charm. And this is gonna be like a collectible series. So this little charm is one, and you can like put it on a bracelet, and there's gonna be more coming. So yeah, we've got some like bracelet charms coming. I designed this one. I did not design the next one after this. Next, we have something in this little velvet bag. I think it's gonna be another shop pin. Oh, and it says the Owlery. This is gonna go on our pin banner, which I do have right here. And the Owlery will go right there. And then next we just have some prints left inside. We have 2 potion pages. These are for the Potion Master's Guidebook, which we're collecting all of them. We've already gotten a really cool like potion book thing to put these into to keep our collection together. We have this one, which goes along with the Elixir of Life right here. I did design these pages. The Wizarding Trunk wrote them, and I did the design work. And then we also have the Fire Up Potion. And then the last print in this box is Diagon Alley. And that's a nice little like watercolor style print. And then yeah, the cheat sheet. Let's just make sure that we give credit where credit is due to the artists. Oh, actually, that's not on the cheat sheet this time. I forgot about that. We put that on the back of this. So this little sheet has the editor's choice, which is Alder Hollows, Instagram.com/Alder Hollows. Right there. The next bi-monthly theme is year 2, which I'm about to open. And then we have the design credits. Okay, so we're gonna skip me because I already told you about that stuff. We got JP Mistlecrow, who designed the Owlery pin, the Happy Birthday cupcake stand. I was right, that is a cupcake stand. Half-Blood Holistics bottled the Draft of Peace. I did design the label. Giza Graphics did the Alleyway watercolor. So that was this one, which is really nice. I really like the watercolors that they do. And then we have Pure Blood Apothecary, who conceptualized and bottled the Elixir of Life, and I did do that label. Out of all this stuff, I'm gonna pick 3 of my favorites, my top 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not gonna pick anything that I had a hand in designing, so coming in at number 3 is going to be these little cauldrons. I suppose I could clarify what they're for from the cheat sheet. Okay, it doesn't really say, but it says perfect to down your fire up wellness shots. So I'm guessing these are like supposed to be shot glasses, but those are big. Number 2 is going to be the Happy Birthday cupcake stand. I think this is a really cool idea, and it doesn't have to be a cupcake stand. You could put whatever you want on it on your shelf. And coming in at number 1 is going to be the 3-headed dog little mini statue. I thought this was really cool, and it's gonna look good on the shelf. So those are my 3 favorite out of year 1. And now we will just move right along to year 2. So this box is a very similar design, just with different elements on it that kind of pertain to year 2. Right off the bat, I see that there is a key. This is totally the key to the Chamber of Secrets. Right here, you've got the basilisk curled around the shaft of the key. And then one of the charms is the chamber door, and the other one is the basilisk fang. So that's really cool, actually. If we take it and put everything together onto the keychain, that is the key. Really like the color, and I especially really like those charms. I see another one of those little silver packages. So that's going to have another one of the charms in it. And this one looks to be a Ford Anglia. That's actually pretty cool. Next we have a pin, and I actually kind of love this pin. I mean, it's Moaning Myrtle, and I just think that's awesome. The ghosts of Hogwarts, Moaning Myrtle, and the others don't really get a whole lot of love, and I think it's really cool when we see something like this. Next, another item in here, and it is, what is this? It says Order of Merlin 3rd class. So this is actually the second Order of Merlin we've gotten. The first one was a 1st class, so this is like Order of Merlin 3rd class, and it looks like it matches what we got before. So and it's very good quality, so that's cool. Let's dive in for another one. This one says destroyed, and I know for sure that that is going to be like a destroyed Horcrux of some kind. Okay, cool. So this is like the Tom Riddle diary with the, the hole in it. Next, a green velvet bag containing herbology supplies. So it is a herbology shop. Is this going to go on our shop pin banner? Is this one of the missing ones? The herbology shop is going to go right here. And then I'm just missing one shop. There are more boxes in here. This is actually a box I designed. It says, "Do not eat, saving for important dinner party." And I really tried to design this to look kind of like a vintage bakery box or something that you would get. And here we have Petunia's cake, but it's not actually a cake. It is a candle. It's Petunia's candle. And it smells like vanilla. Next, we've just got a couple more boxes. Bramble and Briar, Apothecary again. So this is cool. It's like a little glass shaped like a cauldron. I really do like that. Next, we have another box, and I did also design this box. It says school property on it. And inside, so this is like the bathroom sink. That's really cool. And it's like the perfect size you could put on a shelf. Now we just have a couple of prints left in here. There are 2 more pages for the Potion Master's Guidebook. So as again, the Wizarding Trunk writes them and I designed them. We've got the preparation of the Mandragora Restorative. Add that to the collection. And then we also have the potion ingredient, Basilisk Venom. And last but not least, we have another print. This is like another watercolor, and it seems to be a very confident wizard painting a portrait of himself. So that's clearly going to be Gilderoy Lockhart. That is everything in the box. Now, that was year 2. Let's talk about my top 3 favorites. Number 3 is a tie between 2 of them. I really liked the sink miniature here, but then I really like the idea of this cake candle, and it smells really good. So these 2 are going to come in at number 3. Number 2 is going to be the glass. It's really cool. And then coming in at number 1, the Moaning Myrtle pin. 100% my favorite item out of this. I love Moaning Myrtle and all the ghosts. Now let's really quickly go over the spoiler sheet just to give credit to the artists. The Order of Merlin 3rd Class was designed by Here Be Monsters. The Serpent Key was designed by Here Be Monsters. The Sad Ghost Pin was designed by Lyra Illustrates. The Herbology Shop Pin was designed by JP Misselcrow. The Portrait of a Portrait Painting was designed by Giza Graphics. The editor's choice this time is Gavin's Apothecary and Bricks. Find them on Instagram, Gavins_apothecary_and_bricks. The next bi-monthly theme is obviously year 3, and then we have a little ad for the Archive of Wizardry. I'll end this video with a little more information about this, like the 30 days thing is over with. However, it's still available, so if you want one, you can order it right now on the Wizarding Trunks website. But like I said, at the end of this video, I'll just go ahead and drop in the ad for the Archive of Wizardry. And that is it. I hope you liked these boxes. I thought that they were really good. There's some really strong items here, and I cannot wait for the next box to open. It's always so fun, and I got behind for the holidays. So if you made it all the way to the end of the video with me, you're a wizard. Give it a thumbs up down below if you did like this video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed for more magical unboxings and DIYs and other things like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
You've completed your foundational magical education, but your journey is far from over. You've been accepted to Bogmire University of Advanced Magic, the most prestigious magical institution in the world. This is your official welcome package. The Archive of Wizardry is a fully in-world mystery box containing 10 items, each designed to feel like it came straight out of the magical world itself, including an optional puzzle to unlock exclusive digital content and an original storyline that unfolds over future boxes. The archive has been opened. The next chapter of your magical education begins now. The Archive of Wizardry, designed and curated by Wizardry Workshop, produced by the Wizarding Trunk. Pre-orders available now.